Yeah, welcome back to MMMcast, or... Okay, that was horrible. Okay. Cast. If this is your first time watching, we're going to be doing 2 streams today, hopefully, right? We're still doing 2?
That's the plan.
Okay. First, we're going to start off with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, then we're going to transition into Chronicles of Darkness, Hunter the Vigil. All right.
I think in the future we could just say Hunter.
I like the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then every time I think Virgil. Hunter the Virgil.
Hunter the Virgil.
And then you say Virgil and I think Virgin.
Hunter the Virgin. Virgin
And that
the Virgil.
only applies to one of the characters.
No.
All right, bringing it back into 5th edition. Last time we you all completed the 3rd and final trial, which was a tournament. Everyone did really well in the tournament. There was a plant of sorts. The very last round, he was up against Rook, and some stuff happened. What happened, Rook?
He almost went down. He was like this close if he hadn't cheated by healing himself. Yeah. And then nothing else happened.
Nothing else?
No, I remember I took a nap.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember
Your
anything.
face hurt a lot.
No.
Yeah.
You slept on the wrong side of the bed. So
Yeah,
your face
yeah.
was a little
It was just like a little bruised cheekbone.
Yeah, just a little bruised
Yeah,
cheekbone. Okay,
that's fine.
got it. Yeah.
smashed in.
Yeah, so Rook went down, and his face got smashed in a few times.
No, I took a nap.
You
I
took
did
a
not
nap.
go down.
He took a nap and took a few boots to the face as well.
I don't remember any of this. It doesn't sound like
okay.
Rook.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't sound like Rook at all. Rook is infallible.
Rook's opponent was a man by the name of Nadal, who was a hired assassin by Jarek, a man that has been plaguing Rook since he was little. Some stuff unfolded there. There was a very emotional moment between Gimbal and Rook towards the end of it, where Rook was walking off to seemingly commit suicide via Rookness. There was a little spat between Gimbal, and Gimbal said he still needed him and asked him to come back.
And we skipped over a very momentous Dash dream interaction as well.
Oh,
where
yeah,
Dash finally came out of the closet as being screwed up by demons.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, Dash.
Thanks.
Yeah. All right, and that's where we'll get back in. So
the brimstone
Rook,
closet.
the brimstone closet.
Well, like if you come out as like pagan, it's the broom closet, but like he came out as effed up by demons, so it's the brimstone closet.
I didn't know.
I just came up
Was
with
the thing? Okay.
it.
I like it.
Hashtag brimstone closet.
Yeah.
Brimstone closet. That's where we will start this session. So you and Gimbal both walking back from your.
Oh man. You're riding on my shoulders like, hopefully everybody's asleep when we get home.
You just hear like really quiet little like.
I put my hand up there to make sure he doesn't
just slowly
fall.
rests on top of your head. A little bit of drool coming down.
Little guys had a long day.
Yeah.
For real.
Just him.
How old is Gimbal?
33?
And is that old for...
That's like just getting into adulthood for gnomes.
His parents still think of him as a child.
Okay.
He's like
Was
17, 18 for
Dad
now.
still thinks he
Yeah.
was a child.
But I mean, like mentally, gnomes are a lot more advanced than humans. So, or at least they like to think so.
Yeah, they like to think so for sure. Dash, what are you doing, bud?
I'm on watch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So am I still on watch at this point?
Sven took you over to. I would say you'd be coming back at this point. It took a little while for them to do their things afterwards.
So like, would I see them coming back?
You'd probably see them entering. I would say you'd probably get there first, and you see them enter in the barracks.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Do I see that they look distraught or anything?
You see Gimbal sleeping on top of Rook. Make a perception.
You think I'd have this number memorized right now? It's a 9. Yeah.
Everything seems normal. It's kind of weird they're out this late, but everything seems normal.
I probably wouldn't think anything of it.
Okay.
I'd just be like they went for a walk or something.
Well, I mean, Gimbal had already left.
Right, and so I would assume you guys like hung out.
Well, you did know that Rook kind of stuck himself in his room and closed the door.
No, I was at the bar with Bishop.
No, you're in your room with Bishop, and you said, "Hey, I need."
No, because I went from Sven's office, and then I go sit down at the bar, and I start drinking.
Okay.
And then I asked Bishop to leave me alone, and then I left from there.
I thought you were in your room. Cool.
No. How dare you?
As I'm trying to remember, so at that point, yeah, I wouldn't have seen you start drinking because as soon as that happened, I went and watch.
Yeah.
Like as soon as the trial ended. Or like, yeah. We all went out and we came back and then I was like, I'll volunteer for watch. So, yeah, I don't know that he's upset.
Anything is wrong with him.
So I'd probably just go back to my room.
You're
You do
not
do
going to be on
Before
watch
you do
anymore?
that,
I'm done with watch.
Oh, okay.
what time is it?
God, at this point, like
It's like very middle of the night, or
2 a.m., something
Okay.
like that.
and you were on watch, but now you're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you're walking back to your room, I
think it was a cough.
what?
I was going to say cough because you had a
Oh,
tumor.
Dash, Gimbal and Rook are not in their rooms right now. I am very worried.
They just came back.
From where?
I just saw them walk back in. Or was something wrong?
No, I'm just worried that they were not here.
Well, they just walked back in.
Are you guys in your rooms now, or?
Bishop is also not in his room.
God, and Bishop is also missing.
Bishop missing's not abnormal. He's probably off at his temple thing, doing his thing.
Okay. As you guys are having this conversation in the hallway, you see Rook and Gimbal walk up.
Where have you been? I've been
as soon
worried.
as I get in eye contact, I go shh, as I'm like holding Gimbal.
Where have you been? I've been worried.
Let me put Gimbal down and then we'll talk.
Gimbal, where have you been? I've been worried.
That's okay.
We're back at the guild hall.
You can put me down.
I put you on the stair.
You guys need to leave a note if you are to leave. You know I do rounds at night.
I'm sorry. I went to see my parents.
How are they?
Nothing new.
Sorry.
All right, for those of us who don't have preternatural constitutions or magical assistance, it's bedtime.
I will think of an appropriate punishment tomorrow. Good night.
Wait, who is the adult? Come back here, Dream.
Oh, wait! Also, Bishop is missing.
Where's Bishop?
Why were you guys out so late?
I went to go pick up Gimbal.
But he went there on his own.
I don't know. I just want to make sure he had somebody to walk back with.
At this point, it's pretty clear that he has char marks on his
back.
All right. Oh yeah, because you were walking away.
Mm-hmm.
And no, did you punch him or push him?
Yeah, you punched
I
him.
pushed him. I pushed him.
Right.
I changed it to a push when I
Okay.
didn't knock him unconscious.
Okay. So you
And
see
everyone let that happen. So
a
that is
I'm all
canon.
dusty and
you see a char mark on the back that seems familiar. You've seen that.
Oh,
before.
whatever.
You've seen a firebolt
What
before
happened to
from
your back?
Gimbal.
Huh?
It's all charred. Did
Yeah,
Henry
Gimbal-
attack you?
No, Gimbal missed during the whole assassin thing.
I kind of just try to slink off the stairs.
You can make an insight if you want.
Yeah.
Deception.
19. So
Gimbal
wasn't
missed
even-
during the assassination, Dash.
But there was already a wall of force up. He wouldn't have shot a firebolt.
Look at the time.
I just wanted to be note that Bishop
You walked
is
away.
missing so that I don't get blamed for his disappearance.
I have to sleep. Can you guys go find Bishop?
I will go look for him.
Because I still have, I think 28 HP at this point.
12.
Sure.
Less, because it did 9 damage.
Oh yeah, 4 then. and no spells.
All right, so you're going off to sleep.
We need to
You
sleep.
guys are going
To find
to
Bishop.
find
I
Bishop.
guess, yeah.
Okay, where are you looking?
I mean, that wasn't an order. It's just if you guys want to go find Bishop. I mean, we did try to get killed today, so maybe knowing where he is important.
I mean, we know he's been at the temple before.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'd probably go to the temple.
Head down to the temple. At this time of night, you see one of the clerics kind of mulling around, doing his cleric thing, cleaning up, stuff like that. You talk to him, and he saw Bishop earlier in the night, but he didn't know where he went.
Did he seem like he was like in a hurry while he was here, or did he seem like frantic or anything weird?
No, he was talking to himself pretty intensely, and then I don't know where he went from there.
That's weird. The Greaves never do that.
Right. Griefs don't do weird things. Okay. Would there be any way to track him?
That's out of my wheelhouse. I'm sure there's guilds around that might
If
track
only-
him for some coin.
If only there was a rogue with a high survival.
Well, that's why I was saying, as DM, is there a way to track him?
Oh, I think you're asking. You can make a survival. He directs you to the place where he was sitting.
Does Sunflower give us any, like, does she have any tracking or ability to look for him?
Not really.
Doesn't even have the scent ability.
So it's a nat 1 plus
So a 2.
1.
2.
Oh, you don't have a good
So-
survival.
No, I do
Two?
not.
You have no clue.
Okay.
You can try a survival as well if you'd
I don't
like.
know if I have a +1 as well, so why not?
Can't be worse than me.
We're not a really whiz high.
4.
4.
Better than me.
We're
Well, I realize now.
wisdom party.
Well, I realize now that Rook is the guy with survival.
Oh.
Rook's the tracker.
Well, I guess I thank him and head back.
Head back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is there anything else you want to check out since Rook sent us out? Which is weird. Why would Rook send us out?
Well, I wanted to go look for him. I mean, I would have been worried about him.
Yeah, but he wanted to get rid of us.
I don't like this.
You're the one that's like super distrustful of Dash right now.
No, it's just he's ashamed of himself. Like your insight being as high as it wasn't like he was trying to lie to you as much as he's just like ashamed of what happened and he just wants to put it behind him. So it was less him lying
Okay.
to you to
Yeah.
lie to you and more like,
Don't
please
bring it
just
up.
let this go.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, then I probably wouldn't ask that. I would probably respect it then. We should probably get back before it gets too late.
It would be better to pick up the search again during the day.
Yeah. And then Rook and Kimball could probably help us too. Or maybe he'd be back by the morning.
Okay.
Unless
So
that
you-
doesn't work
you
for
guys
your
head
plan.
back. No. You
Oh.
guys head back to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys head back. You check in Rook's room again, but there's no sign of him.
No sign of Bishop.
Sorry, of Bishop. Yeah. Bishop has his own room.
It's like, what happened?
I think that was the plan, was to get him his own room, or like maybe put him in a room with Dream, because Dream never uses her room really.
Okay. Either way, you check his respective
His
sleeping
bed, wherever it is.
space, and he's not there. There's no sign of him tonight.
And none of his stuff.
None of his stuff's missing.
Okay. Well, no, his stuff is not there where it's all accounted for.
Well, the stuff that he had on is gone. The
Okay.
sword is gone, but all of his other
Okay, it's not
stuff is
disturbed or
back.
anything.
Like he didn't like pack a bag.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
But he obviously didn't come home, take off his armor, and then go back out
Yep.
either.
I guess for me, I guess I would go to sleep for the rest of the night.
Okay.
Or do whatever I do.
I check all the other rooms creepily.
Even like non-party members.
Like,
Sven's room.
100%.
We don't even lock them anymore.
You just
Yeah,
It's
it's
too
so
expensive to replace the lock.
Yeah, and it's also just more training for her to get them open. Like, You're just giving her fodder.
And then if I don't find him, I go back to my room.
Okay.
again.
She uses her new spell to like crawl out the outside of the building and look in. The
Look in.
windows.
Oh no!
Down the chimney.
Creepy. All right, and you're just knitting the rest of the night. Is that typically your night?
While you're hanging upside down
Does she
on
need
the
to make a knit check? I always have to make a cooking check.
Her knit check. Knitting is fantastic. She does not need to make a check.
There's some blatant favoritism going on.
That's gonna come to bite me in the ass sometime. Like, oh no, she doesn't need to make a check for this thing that she made because you said it was fantastic.
It's okay. I mean,
Make a
like
check.
everyone knows that
I'll
Lucius
give
is
you
my
your
favorite.
fate's shoddy
So.
workmanship.
All right. Yeah. So you guys go down to sleep. Wake up probably like mid morning. Since you've all had a pretty long night.
She's the only one that has crunchy bits. No, eat it. I just
I'm
thought it was
such a loud
hilarious.
I'm such a loud
We're
chewer.
doing
It's the
so
same
good
thing,
at
okay.
staying focused.
It's because we're
Sorry,
missing
sorry,
a party
sorry.
member.
I'm sorry.
All right. What are you guys doing this morning?
All right, so I think Rook.
You wake up to my face in front of your face. Bishop is still missing.
Okay. He never came home last night?
No.
God damn.
He wasn't at the temple. One of the priests said he was talking to himself.
Do me a favor. Do a lap around the grounds. See if there's like a note or something.
I doubt I would have missed a note, but I will go look.
Well, no, I mean like maybe they got delivered this morning.
Okay.
If something did happen to him and somebody else is involved, they love their notes.
Okay. I do that.
Very valid.
So
What I've been waiting for.
I head
Can't wait
down.
for a note.
Penny is still staying at the guild, right?
Yes. Till after the trial.
Okay. So I pound on her door.
She opens it up, fully dressed, drinking her coffee.
Rook is still in his pants from yesterday, unbuttoned. So.
Yes. Yes, brother?
Well, I was coming here to tell you that we need to have a family meeting, but now Bishop is missing. So.
Okay. Where was he last seen?
Dash. I'm just assuming Dash is always
It's
just
like
outside of.
his head right in yes.
Around the corner of the temple.
He was last seen at the Temple of Hell,
Okay.
which is not the best part of town for somebody who's trying to hide from noblemen to be in.
The priest said he was mumbling to himself.
Greaves never do that. There's obviously something wrong.
Yeah, so we never have
Yeah.
once
I'd start
As we both like.
yeah,
grumble to ourselves.
not talking to each
I
other.
start laughing from around the corner.
Gimbal will come up at this point with a tray of little coffee cups and things.
Thanks, Gimbal. I just grabbed the biggest carafe that's supposed to be poured from and start drinking that and go start getting dressed, scratching.
Okay.
Just so my sister can be disappointed in me.
Would you like another?
I suppose it's the day for it. Just picks up another one. Are you still there? Are you? What are you?
Probably still there.
Okay.
I guess I grab one.
Should elves drink coffee?
Is there more you need, Dash?
No. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I just want to sit awkwardly with my coffee. And then go upstairs.
As you
I
sniff
guess.
it.
Fuck me.
I wouldn't drink it.
I know. I took the pot that's supposed to be report from. You take it and go.
I drink it.
She took one and handed me her empty. So I'm
Then
just like,
close
Thanks,
the
brother.
in your
Slowly.
I'll just take the rest of these downstairs.
It's good that we can laugh again.
After last session.
We'll say that throughout the next hour or so, you go to the temple, kind of ask around some more. Aggressively ask around the very helpful clerics at the Temple of Helm.
But they're clearly lying and in his pocket, so you
Yeah,
have
for
to,
roll an
pick
insight
them.
for it.
Whose
Actually.
pocket? Bishop's pocket?
No.
They wouldn't fit in there.
Insight is +5, so 24.
So either they're telling the truth or they're really good at lying. Like these are expert wordsmiths.
What's your surname?
Why do you ask?
I need to know your surname.
We give up our surname when we
What
devote
was it
ourselves
before?
to Helm.
I ready Eldritch Blast.
Stevenson.
Okay. I pat him lovingly on the shoulder and go well, my son.
Thank you.
I think he
And
knows
then-
more than he's telling us.
And then I dip down and kind of like pick up Dream Wraith, like in like her butt here, so she can stare at him as we walk
Yes,
away.
yes,
Before, this is the Temple of Helm.
yes.
Since we're looking for one of your own, perhaps you might be able to point us in the direction of somebody who could cast a locate. I know that it's a more of a outside of your school per se, but a cleric brethren.
Sure. The head cleric might be able to do something of the sort.
Good man.
Can you have them leave?
As she's now sitting on my shoulder.
Would you wait for me outside?
Why would we do that?
Don't let him bamboozle you.
I understand. What are we doing? Are we making this awkward somehow?
Well, just, in case he walks past or anything and you could
No.
see him.
Oh, good plan. Dash.
What's up?
Oh, okay. There you are. All right. We're gonna go outside and look for Bishop.
I whisper something to the sunflower and she starts circling around his head.
We really need to get that fairy fire spell and cast it on Dash, so we could just see him.
You find the head cleric Borgin, and Borgin. Yes.
What race is he?
We're gonna
What
Beaker.
race is he?
Oh, I didn't know you saw a race like that. Really.
I don't.
That's
It
weird.
just sounds like a dragon.
It's not a You meet with Borgin. He's in his office, kind of toying with a few different spells. He casts the locate for you, free of charge, just mainly to get them out of his office.
We're already out. We're
Oh,
outside.
okay.
You're still harassing the priest.
Mainly to
No,
get you
we're
guys
outside.
out of the
Sunflowers.
area.
Yeah.
And he tells you that Bishop is currently on this plane, but is experiencing a treaty with his god, so he can't be.
What?
Yeah.
But he's safe then if he's with...
Yes.
Helm?
If he's with Helm, he is safe.
Is this consensual?
No, we're outside. We're outside.
Oh shit.
From the window.
Consensual?
So, really all we can do is wait for his return?
That's the most we can ask for.
Okay. Here's my owl number if you need to. I'm available by sending. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. I'm sorry, I'm not very
Where do you
religious.
This is my hoot code.
We're at the guild hall for
You can reach me on my Twitter.
Steel
I'll
Cry.
I'll send a message.
All right. Well, thank you. We appreciate your
Of
help.
course.
Oh, go ahead.
Please
Leave. Yes. I think that's best.
What just happened here?
Like you can reach me on my Twitter because it's a bird.
Nice.
This is my tweet.
You can tweet.
It'd be
tweet.
my hooter
Now
because
we
he's an
know.
owl.
This is my hoot code.
God, we are.
We're roll.
I'm so sorry.
The tension last week was
yeah,
so
this
strong.
is. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well,
I'll go ahead and relay that information then about he's communing with his god. So he's on this plane and he's safe, but we don't have a way to find or reach him until that process is complete.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you write a note, send it to Penny? Don't want her tearing apart the cosmos looking for him.
I'll give Philip it to take.
Okay. And then what are you guys doing now?
Bookdega?
I was literally just gonna say that.
All right.
I'd like to go shopping, so yes. Bookdega's fine.
Bookdega's in the shopping district, so.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Market district?
Either one works.
What are you
Bizarre.
shopping
I want to get them gifts because they're going through a hard time right now.
for? Oh.
That's so sweet.
So I
What are
wanna
you
make sure
looking
I
for
have money.
specifically?
I don't know, something
Well,
creepy.
she'll do it once she's
Okay.
creepy.
I have that.
So that you'll think of me.
Let me find it.
All right, so we'll go together.
I have an
Okay.
idea. I gotta find it.
So me and Gimbal get to the Bookdega, me at my window seat that
Yep.
they have put in for me.
Are you sitting outside or inside?
Well, no, they
Gimbal.
could sit on the
I
inside.
know, but is
yeah.
he sitting in or out?
I'm going in because I have something I'm looking for.
Got it.
But
Is there anywhere that sells dolls?
You can find some place to
Anyway, so Rook sits there.
make a doll.
Dash and Dream make some flimsy excuse and run off.
Yeah.
And then he disappears into the
Look at
store.
powers.
And then Rook
Oh,
just sits there and drinks his coffee until somebody comes to talk to him.
Would this be something we could find in town? Also, how expensive would that be?
It's a wondrous item,
wondrous.
Common.
but it is a common. So let me see.
Just out of curiosity.
I mean, yes, you'd probably be able to find it, but
I can look up the price of common
Um,
wondrous items if you would like.
well, why don't you guys do your thing?
Well, he's off in the Bookdega and
Oh,
I'm stuck
okay.
outside.
yeah, I was gonna see if I could find dispel magic and how much it would cost. Because I have the half price because it's in my college, but
That's if you have it to
but I
copy it
don't
in.
have- Okay,
yeah.
so I still gotta get it.
Yep. Yeah, because something like this would be what level is spell magic? Third level.
And I don't need to keep it permanently. If there's something that you have that I can just copy from, that would, of course, I'd be fine with that too. Not a collector, I just want to use it.
You look over and you see Rook going like this. And then you turn around and Rook goes like this.
Is your friend okay? I have a nice herbal tea that might, clear up the passage.
Yes, he would like that.
I can't hear what you guys are saying.
Oh,
I'm just guessing.
nodding. Okay, yes, he would like that. If you would send one
I
over
think he's
for
saying,
me.
"Oh, he's really intimidating. Is he with you?" So I'm going like,
Yeah.
That's what I think is going on.
He's still nodding, but I think it's just the one question that we're answering.
Okay. If we're looking for, and you said it was a third level spell.
Yes.
Third level spell. You're looking at. Roll a charisma check.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if
You sure it's not Arcana?
It's gonna be 50 to 100.
Okay, so
based
just
on-
look the.
16.
16. So he can give it. I'll give it to you for 400.
That's fair. I don't have that, but thank you for the information, and we will
Yeah.
take the tea.
Sure, that'll be 2 silver.
All right. Okay. Going into my little
Yep.
change purse. And I'll give him 2 silver for a tip.
Perfect. Oh,
Wait, we have
thanks.
to tip?
You don't have to, but Kimball's a nice person.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and bring you back your tea.
What is this?
He doesn't
The
like
tea you
tea.
wanted? Is it
No, I was trying to
tea?
intimidate the guy, so you got your scroll thingy.
Oh, well, he said it'll clear up your problem.
I really doubt this is gonna make my serial rapist tormentor disappear.
Look, I'm dealing with a lot of magic that I'm not familiar with today. There's religious things. He might have been some sort of herbalist. I don't. This is not my wheelhouse.
Okay. How much is it gonna be to get your spell you wanted?
More money. Yeah, a lot more money.
But what if we trade him the necklace?
Are you sure? I'm a little...
I mean, it's distinctly we should not be wearing it.
But also, it's kind of something that's illegal.
I wonder
don't know if this is really the place to do it.
Get rid of it. Like a cursed item, like trade-in program.
I think if you tell her about it, she'll probably just take it.
But maybe she'll give us money. No.
You can ask.
I mean, I'm asking things all day long, and I get herbal tea. He drinks all of it. Because Gimbal paid for it, so he might as well drink it.
I'll ask the guy, kind of going back and forth. Hypothetically speaking, how much do you think the going rate would be for a necklace that turns one into a werewolf?
I'd probably need to see it and do identify and kind of see what magic's in it.
Okay. I'm trying to decide if it's worth getting or not.
Okay. Well, you should probably do identify and see, make sure there's
He's
no...
done identify before.
Well, he's talking to...
Yeah.
Just do identify to make sure there's no, like, bad magic in there.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Thank you.
How dare you not
Who's
trust
this
him?
person?
He must be new. We
How
come
can
here
you not
all the
trust
time.
this being of light and
He's not new, but he doesn't remember you guys.
This is not Maurice. We'll come back when Maurice is here.
Maurice would have never given me this shit. Look, there's like dirt in the bottom.
I mean, to be fair, Maurice wouldn't have let you sit inside, so...
I'm not. Outside.
Did we cast Identify on this before?
You did.
We have. Did I get a value in that?
You didn't get a value.
Was there bad magic?
You didn't find any.
Okay.
So we didn't find bad magic. I thought it was bad magic.
You didn't find any.
Oh.
Okay.
Keyword distinction.
Listen to the words I'm saying. You did not find any.
What level is polymorph?
4.
You can probably estimate it around, like, at a good seller would probably take it for 700.
700?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So wait, it's $400 for a scroll of a 3rd level spell that's one-time use, but a permanent 4th level spell is only 700.
Yeah, I mean, they would
Rook
probably...
says angrily as we walk
That's
back
what-
to the guild hall.
That's what you could sell it for. Because they need to make money off of it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, where can I go to get rid of that?
I mean, there's a number of magic.
I mean, you don't know
places
anyone
in
with
town.
shady underworld contacts or anything.
Well, no, but I'm trying to do this on the up and up.
Yeah, we're trying to avoid that.
I'll try to go to a magic shop
Okay.
then.
Do you want to pause and then we'll go?
Sure.
Yeah,
These guys?
yeah. I want to definitely go with you to that magic shop.
Okay.
I feel like you're not good at negotiating.
You still haven't told them your secret.
I mean, it wasn't necessarily the best time this morning as we're looking for Bishop missing.
What does that mean? The best time.
Well, I don't want to start anything. I don't. So Rook had discussed the concept of, like, I don't know what the word is.
Emotional timing?
Yeah, like emotional timing and, like,
You mean there are certain times to say certain things?
yes.
How is one to know this very strange
It
information?
gets kind of confusing.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Dash and Dream are kind of like a Calvin and Hobbes like comic strip, but like deeper.
Anyway, hopefully he is okay.
I think he is.
I fear
he's
that
with-
if he goes missing, I will be the first suspect.
Why do you say that?
Because he just defeated me in the tournament and I was planning to conduct a, what do they call it? Practical joke on him. But
Oh,
unfortunately I did not get the chance.
okay. Right. Well, I mean, you're helping us look for him, so that looks better.
That would be exactly what a guilty person would do.
Put a lot of thought into this.
Of course, if I did not look for him, that would also be something a guilty person would do. Anyway.
So you said you wanted to look for a gift for Rook and Gibble?
Yes.
Any ideas what you want to get him?
What kind of shops are in this shopping district?
You have the Lotto Grotto. You have
What the hell? What do they sell?
you have All the Rage.
Okay, literally, Drew was gonna be like, Lotto Grotto, what the hell is that?
Most of them are kind of like specialty shops that just have like weird odds and ends in them.
Never stop saying
We determined that what Hank showed you would be 50 to 100 gold, you said?
Yeah, so the way I'm doing the purchasing, you just roll there's 3 levels that you can buy it at. You roll a charisma, and then we see what level you are at.
Alright, well, let's go to where that's sold first.
Okay, that would be
I may not get
All
that,
the
but-
Rage.
Alright.
All the Rage, yeah.
What other kind of stuff is in this shop?
Yeah, so it's really weird, trendy things. So
One
you'll
might say hipsterish.
yeah, a little bit hipsterish.
I thought it was a barbarian surplus store.
And the shop owner is a Goliath barbarian that has kind of a tiny little like apron on as he's cleaning, and then he bumps into something, it breaks. He says, "Damn it!" And then he cleans it up.
I'm
and
so
puts
sad
it
Rick
on.
isn't here. That's my new best friend.
What do you want? Oh, sorry.
Hello,
Welcome
Larch.
to All the Rage. How can I help you?
I am looking for something for my father figure. He's kind of like you. What would you like as a gift?
He goes to the back and pulls open like a sculpture out of it's like sandstone and wood, and it's like a little tree with birds on it. This is something I would enjoy.
That is beautiful. How much is that?
1,000 gold.
Oh, jeez. That is too much. Thank you, though.
It's precious material.
I would not want to take it away from you. I think you like it a lot.
Thank you. What does he like to do?
Beat people up, throw people, yell at people, yell at him.
What does he yell at you for?
Everything.
Okay, you guys are no help.
He likes to cook.
We have an amazing cooking section. It's like the as seen on TV section of this world.
Ooh.
I've never seen this many cooking tools before.
And, you
And then there were 3.
dun, dun, dun. You see the spice pouch there.
What does this thing do?
There's an electric sharpener that might be good. It's run off of magic.
He doesn't use weapons. He
He
uses his fists.
the spice pouch might be nice on the go.
Do you have any hat pins?
Maybe.
I'm not spending 50 gold on that pouch.
I forgot that you wore a hat for a second. I was like,
What kind of pins are you looking for?
Well, preferably it would be something that is in the shape of a sunflower or a pseudo-dragon, because it is coming from me, and those are things that I like.
I probably have a sunflower here somewhere. He guys opens up the cabinet and throws stuff behind him as he's looking for it. Got it.
How much is that?
Roll for just regular charisma.
But she's so intimidating.
But you can't really intimidate shopkeepers. Not in Osran, at least, unless you want to be arrested.
That's cocked. Roll it again.
It's 11.
It's so cocked.
16.
11. I'll give it to you for 5 gold.
I will take it.
All right. Good trade. He takes your money.
Thank you. I better put that in there. What do you think Gimbal would like? I don't want to get him the same thing. Do you have 2 of those?
Let me see.
Maybe like a nice pen or some nice ink.
I thought you guys had something you guys were after.
It's expensive.
It's too expensive for you.
Too expensive for you.
Sorry,
She doesn't love you that much.
I paid
Sorry.
everyone's guild dues.
That's true.
That was all of my money.
I think he would also like a fancy cowl. Maybe we'd need to go to a clothing out at Cotillier.
Do you sell clothes here?
Not good ones.
Loincloths.
If you were gonna buy clothes, where would you go?
What about bells for your shoes?
I have bells you can put on shoes.
How much are those?
I'll give it to you for 3 gold.
Sold.
All right.
This is a hurtful stereotype.
Oh, you would be bad. I don't want to get you something bad.
So
You wouldn't be offended.
You both leave all the rage with a hat pin and bells that you're going to fashion to
What
Gimbals.
was he?
She
Goliath.
was a Goliath
Oh, okay.
barbarian.
She didn't tell him he was a gnome
Yeah.
because he might have went, whoa.
That's not PC.
As far as she knows, she's getting them for like a doll she has.
Is it really terrible? I want him to like it.
I mean,
I'm sure anything you get Gimbal, he'll enjoy. Not that I'm there, but
Maybe I'll keep the bells for myself and we'll go find something else.
is there like a weapon store?
Yeah, you can find a blacksmith
Okay,
that sells weapons and stuff.
like a bow. Looking for, like,
Yeah,
a
I
bow.
mean, there's the dwarven blacksmith that you guys
get a discount.
just talked to before.
Mm.
Let's see if there's a discount.
Do you want to go to the
Established
blacksmith
canon.
with me?
I forgot what his name was.
So yeah, we would go there.
Would you go to a blacksmith for a bow though?
Oh, for a bow? No.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Like a fletchery? Is that a
Yeah.
thing? Yeah. You go
Or
to,
a
like,
carver,
fletchery.
a carpenter?
Yeah. What are you looking for specifically?
Longbow.
We'll pause there and then go to you guys and engaging.
I don't even remember what we were doing. What were we doing? Again?
You
We need
were
to get rid of the wet necklace.
Oh yes. Which isn't cursed, right?
No. It's a necklace of polymorph, but only into wolf.
That sounds like a cursed thing.
It's a wolfless.
That sounds like a cursed thing.
I think there would be a shop. I'm imagining that since we did a lot of like scrolls work, there would be a shop that I would be more familiar with than others.
Yeah, you can find kind of a competitor to yours. He was bridging into the scroll market, but he was overall magical item market.
And then he realized there was gnomes involved and backed
And then
right
yeah,
off.
back. So your mom talked some business with him, and he backed the fuck off.
And he doesn't know that she's out of the picture, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, the entire store is out of the picture, isn't it now?
I mean, he would know that. Yeah.
Right, so.
Because it burned down.
The wizard's staff is where you're going.
I know, it's kitschy.
So
It's very derivative.
All right, and the wizard staff's the sole proprietor's name is Brant.
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 Knock, knock, knock.
And then
You hear the magical jingle as the door opens, with nobody opening it.
I'm gonna wait outside.
Brant.
Yes.
Hi.
Do I know you?
Oren Rollner.
Oh, Rollner. Sorry to hear about your shop.
Brodwin
Oh.
Greaves.
Oh, hello. Shakes your hand.
Oh, it was a terrible accident.
Shakes your tiny hand.
We're seeking retribution presently.
Oh, that's good to know. Is anyone taking care of your customers while you're seeking retribution?
Well, actually, that's part of why I'm here right now.
Okay. Is he okay?
Oh, he's fine.
Oh, just my knuckles might need, just gotta keep prepared at all times,
I have a salve for that. Yeah.
Me too.
200
It's called
gold.
being polite about my friends' family matters.
Okay. He scares me.
He scares a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come in.
From across town. Me too.
So I just thought that it probably, I mean, of course, we know that you've done wonderful business in the community up to this point. But if we're going to be sending you a lot of our own customers, until we get things rebuilt, of course, I thought it would be good to try out a transaction.
Sure, but does your mother know you're here? I wouldn't want to talk business outside of Miranda knowing.
There's a little bit of a thing with Miranda. My father's working on training me to assist her with the business. So I will need to be operating alone for the present.
Deception.
Fuck. Oof. 18.
So you're back in the business. I'm happy for you.
I'm not back in the business necessarily. We're still. I'm trying to help them more from abroad.
Okay. Well, let's do this. What transaction were you thinking of?
I'll give him the necklace. I kind of unsheath the
Takes it.
cloth.
Don't put it on.
Oh, I make a point never to put on magical items before I know what they are. And he does his casty spell. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you have a pretty simple spell here. It only affects to one creature, it seems like. So pretty limited in its scope. Oh god, I could probably give you somewhere around 400 gold for it.
Ooh, very shrewd. Very shrewd. I'll make a note of that. We both know it's worth much more than that, but I appreciate that as an opening offer.
I can't resell it for much more than that. So now,
Do I get to make the persuasion check now?
Sure.
That is a 21. As I go, come on now. We're coming to you with potential customers up the wazoo, and you're going to screw over the one who's talking about bringing you his parents' business?
I will go up to 650.
That is closer to the initial offer that
But-
we've gotten at every other shop.
I need
You need.
maybe a little bit of goodwill. Maybe a few customers on your mother's list that I can sell my wares to. 650. It's a good offer.
All right. I think we've gotten everything we needed to know. Thank you.
Whoa, we're still negotiating, my dear.
Oh, you seem to be confused. We didn't come to negotiate. As I scoop up the necklace.
All right, 800 gold. 800 gold, and we'll call it goodwill.
Well,
He wants it too bad.
Gimbal did tell me that you were a good man when we came in here. I was unsure, but clearly that is... I mean, we can slum it in the nature of good spirits.
I think 800 is reasonable. I had another question for you, though, a little bit unrelated.
Yes.
I need a device.
He dusts it off.
I need a device to perform sending.
Yeah, I mean, there's orbs of sending I could sell you. They're pretty common around here.
All right, what are my options?
Sure. Sending's a cantrip, right?
Sending is a third level spell.
Third level. Got it.
Message is a cantrip.
Got it. That's what it is.
But he already said it were very common, so that means they're relatively cheap.
Well, there's a lot of them.
What's the
Third level.
difference?
Single use, multi-use.
Let's keep in mind, Rook wants to buy something this shopping trip too. Before we spend all of the money.
Now.
A little retail therapy.
I can sell you an orb for, we'll say, the deal we're doing here. Let's call it 300.
That's a lot.
Okay. We need to consult, and I'll see what I can do about getting a list for you.
Okay.
So, okay, out of character. So this sending orb, it would allow other people with sending orbs to contact Gimbal, or he would be able to contact other people using the sending orb?
What does the sending spell specifically do?
So I think they're usually called sending stones.
Yeah. And usually with sending stones, there's a pair, and then you can cast sending in between the two stones. But the sending orb, like, is it orb to orb, or does it let him send messages from the orb to other people? Because if that's the case, it is 100% worth 300 gold pieces.
Yeah.
If it's orb to orb, then it's not as useful, but we could at least talk to Wumford. Because we know he has one.
Sending doesn't work between planes.
Oh, no, but we could always contact him when you won't have to keep going back to his tower.
True.
And I'm sure Penny has one.
So it is going to be to anybody, but there's a radius on it, I'll say. A radius of, say, 20 miles.
Oh, wow. That's all of Osrin for the very least.
Okay. I will wait on that until we decide if we can afford it or not. But I'm okay with the 800.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we'll do the sale, but not the purchase.
Right, and this still includes a small customer list of your mother's, correct?
I think I can get you at least 3.
All right. 3 big ones, I hope.
That was not part of the arrangement.
Well, I mean, goodwill amongst friends, right?
Ugh, friends. I don't think so.
Dreams over on the other side of town vomiting.
I'm going to give you 1 as a goodwill. This is a temporary one. And I'll write down Wumford's name and sign underneath it.
Because Wumford would never betray the Ralnords.
Oh, that is a quite big one. All right. And then, yes, 2 more, I guess, at your leisure.
Dream Wraith.
Rook. I was thinking of...
Bishop.
Okay. Penny.
Well, you don't have to give it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Here is... Put some little bow on the little thing. Here's your 800.
All right.
And here is mine.
Why did you wrap the gold? I have a pouch.
It's a thing that I do.
I'm really confused, Gimbal.
That's him if he sleeps with his eyes open.
And then he flicks his wrist and it's gone. Anything else I can help you with?
That's cool.
My gold is gone?
No, the...
Oh.
No,
Wait.
I'll be in touch about the rest of the customers and the possible purchase.
Perfect.
I make a point of putting the gold into my gold pouch and handing him it back. Sorry, professional courtesy.
Sure. Dust that. Puts it down. Anything else I can help with?
Do we not? I'll just prestidigitate it clean.
Oh.
I don't understand.
But
Why are we?
it leaves
I don't-
anyways,
Oh.
it's okay. It's fine.
No, I'll head down.
All right. Remember me for your next purchase. Goodbye, sir.
My thought is that we only really deal in written things. So if nothing else, I can try to make him our distributor for anything that's an item.
Yeah, but he's such a twat.
I mean, they all are.
At least when we're negotiating with your mother, it feels like a battle. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the same when they fold that easy.
I'll go get my scroll.
Your scroll? Okay.
I'm going to head to the blacksmith.
Okay.
So we probably meet you there.
No,
Or
you
no.
guys are going to a
Sorry,
fleshery.
yeah.
We're all over the place this one.
It's a shopping.
We're like all separate, like not together at all.
Don't split the party except when you're shopping.
Except when you're shopping.
That'll be the title of the episode. It's a shopping episode.
It's perfect because Christmas is in 2 days.
Oh, cute.
Retail therapy episode.
This is our holiday episode.
Hog's father.
It's the Black whatever day. I don't know if they have Fridays.
How did I not write down the price
Except
for
Black
that?
Friday in Osrin is after a great personal tragedy.
Whenever you have a great personal tragedy, you get to
You
go
go
retail
shopping.
So that means there's been like 4 Black Fridays.
Every store they walk in, they're like, "Oh, Gimble, we've been expecting you."
It's time already. Okay, come on.
You know, actually, it is interesting that nobody's heard about your mother. You'd think that that would have come out by now.
Everything's nice and quiet. Gnomes like to.
No, I know, but like that's good. Maybe you should talk to your father about maybe the business. I know he's not thinking of it.
I don't think there's time for that for them right now.
No, I get it, but like maybe we can do something.
I don't think there's time for them for that right now.
Ah, there's the blacksmith. See you later.
See you back home.
Back to you two. So you're going to a fletchery.
What does a fletchery look like? It's where they make bows and arrows? Okay.
Yeah, so like different kinds of string. You have it kind of as you walk into the side. There's a large kind of placard with all like maybe 25 different bowstrings all strung up in a row. One of them claiming to be like better than the other one. Like this will make you shoot better, shoot further.
This one's for male potency.
Yeah, this one will make you like fall in love. Yeah.
I start playing music on them.
they're loose, but you try.
I guess there's someone in there,
Yeah, looks like someone is currently fletching an arrow.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I buy a bow here?
Yeah, what bow are you looking for?
Longbow.
Yeah, we have a ton of different ones. What's your market? What's your budget?
Dash is like, for the first time in my life, stealing it isn't the answer.
Not right now. Maybe later.
I mean, there's this one here out of ebony deadwood. It's very nice. Really good if you want to shoot long distances like most bows, but it makes a statement.
I think I'm worried less about the statement. What's like mid range?
Oh, okay. We have this pine longbow. Roll a check.
Will that kill a demon that haunts him in his sleep?
Oh, true.
You might be at the wrong place, lady. This will kill a deer.
What am I looking at? What am I adding?
Charisma.
16.
16. I'll give it to you for 30 gold.
I mean, it won't even kill the demon that haunts you. Don't know
It
about that.
won't even kill.
So what would be like my next step up from that?
We have a pine with some engraving on it. That'll be around 50. Again, make a statement.
What does the engraving say?
So it's just like engravings of like leaves and stuff along the.
So I'm looking at what's like the next step up for like a better bow.
Just so you have a frame of
Say
reference.
offering engraved with leaves is like buying a bells for gnome shoes.
Actually,
Is
We'll go
it?
with that.
No, I'm-
Go with the
We're just
engraved.
giving you shit, Ollie.
I'll take the plain one.
All right, if you don't want to make a statement, that's fine.
Yeah.
Have you? Do you know about the protection plan for the bow?
Humor me.
Oh yeah, so it's a 2-year plan that any breaks will cover them for you for a small fee.
Do you have to pay all at once, or can you pay monthly?
No, you can definitely pay monthly on it.
Make sure you ask him exactly what damage it covers.
What damage does this cover?
Yeah, so it's damage for if you're using it with regular use, and the bow itself snaps in half.
What's regular use?
Oh, just like hanging it up.
Okay.
So not
I
shooting
read
arrows.
Eldritch Blast.
hanging up on display.
Okay, so not really use, like not. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you want to make a statement. It's a use, I guess.
What
what
is
it
everything
is.
about statement to you?
He, like looks around the shop. Yeah.
Maybe you should be better off with a different Fletcher.
I'm thinking. Well,
Is he cute?
Yeah, you'd think he's cute.
are there more Fletchers in town?
You could probably find one. Yeah.
I think I need to think about this and make sure that this is actually what I want. So I think I may come back later.
All right. Suit yourself.
All right.
You should ask him if he's ever shot a bow. Like you pick it up to try it, and it's like literally just a solid piece of wood. It doesn't give at all. It's just meant to go on the wall. You walked into like the Star Wars like fake lightsaber store.
Whoa. Shade. Just saying.
So yeah, I'll probably find another Fletcher somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find another one who's offering you $50 for a plain bow.
50 gold.
Or sorry, 50 gold for a plain bow. You
How
can
cute is
also. It looks like a foot. Yeah.
Which probably means he has good products. Like, he doesn't have a social life.
Yeah, he's not trying to make a statement. You can get an upgraded string, which would be a +1 to attack rolls. That would be somewhere around 150.
Oof.
+1 to attack rolls is pretty useful though.
I don't have that much gold though.
Rookie.
Is that something I could come back and get that string later?
Mhm.
Okay, so he would restring it for me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get the bow
Okay.
and just like normal, but I'll tell him I'll probably come back soon.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you cock this one back and it feels a lot stronger than the other
Okay.
one. He didn't try to sell you a protection plan.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
Because this guy knows the first thing you're gonna do is whack it over an orc's head.
Exactly. All right. Cool. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. Yeah. So 50 gold.
As we're walking out, why did you purchase from the ugly vendor?
Well, because what made him ugly?
I don't know. He looked like a foot.
So feet are ugly?
I guess. Maybe to me. Maybe
man.
feet are beautiful to other people.
So was the other one attractive? I'm confused.
He was. He did not look like a foot. He looked like a sunset.
But sunsets. Okay. I pull out a little book from my pocket and write down like sunset equals attractive. And then put it back in my pocket.
But he writes it in Elvish.
Yeah.
So the name can't read what it says.
Okay, let's go find Rook and Gimbal.
And it looks like this beautiful arcane script, but it says literally sunsets equal attractive.
No, sunsets
Foot.
equal hot.
Foot equals
So when I
not.
look back,
Foot equals not. Like, yes.
I'm gonna
All right. What were you guys doing?
He's going to buy his scroll,
Okay.
and I'm going to the blacksmith. So
Okay.
I want to see about those gauntlets we talked about.
Hold off on that.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to go talk to him about it.
Okay. Yeah, you get your scroll minus the gold that I said, which was 400.
Can I? You
Yeah,
said
you're
4.
back.
Yeah.
Hi.
So we got the whole necklace thing worked out.
That's good.
Not great.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the amount that I expected.
Okay.
But I still do want to see about getting
Did you
this.
negotiate?
I did, and
Oh.
it went up from what he offered originally, but apparently it only worked on one creature,
Okay.
so it wasn't like a true polymorph kind of deal.
So it wasn't as good as I thought it was.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
Okay.
So, no, yeah, it's just been a very disappointing day as a whole.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Do you want some more tea?
Yeah, could I have some more tea? And I need that scroll.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be 400 again.
So I don't want to I don't want to play this card, but have you noticed business has gone up lately?
I guess a little bit while you're saying that, yeah.
Because now you're the only bookshop in this section of town.
Oh. I didn't realize. That's cool.
Mine burned down.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So
Make a check.
So
He's not sorry at all.
what would you call that? I mean, all of mine are the same. I guess it doesn't really matter.
So it would be charisma.
14.
14. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's rough.
Yeah.
You have plans of opening up again?
Maybe, but probably not here. I mean, this district's kind of expensive.
Well, thanks for the extra business, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just good for me, not for you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you 300.
Sure, that sounds great.
All right.
he pulls out exactly 300 coins. Pre-counted and stacked.
Oh, thanks. You still want that tea?
You know what? I think I am not as thirsty as I expected,
All
but this
right.
was really lovely. I appreciate
Make a
you.
constitution check.
Why?
It was gonna clear you out.
We're coming back for this guy.
19.
19. You feel the inner workings starting to go, but you can hold it back.
My body's like.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you soon.
In hell.
You guys all hate your respective shopkeepers.
I mean, I'm fine with this one.
Yeah, you're good with this one.
Because he's a stoner. He's a lot easier to deal with.
I don't hate mine. I just didn't understand.
Also, I need to remember that Kimball's not a charisma person.
Yeah, so you're going to the blacksmith.
Yeah, I just want to run some concepts by him and use your bathroom.
Sure, it's back in the back.
Yeah.
It's
This
just
is a dwarven one, right?
It's a hole in the ground. And you just
That sounds perfect because
Hop
I'm going to
over.
ruin anything.
Yeah.
So I spend the next hour in there, and I'm assuming
Yeah.
Gimbal shows up.
Your friend's in the back.
How long?
About a part of an hour.
I'll come back.
Okay.
Is that Gimbal?
No.
Gimbal!
Backing out.
Gimbal! If you want to cut to somebody else.
And just by chance, we walk up to the blacksmith at that point. Hi,
Yeah.
Gimbal.
Uh-oh. Hi.
I'm kidding. I don't know if you.
Weren't you guys
anywhere
going
else.
to the blacksmith?
We were originally, but then I guess where else we would go?
I mean, I kind of want to check out Lotto Grotto, but
Let's go to Lotto Grotto. I want to see what's there.
Lotto Grotto. Okay.
I'll try to catch up with them.
Lotto Grotto is going to be. I don't know what Lotto Grotto would be. It would
It was
be
an ice cream shop.
No, it's not.
I thought it was a lottery shop.
No.
Like you go in and you put money down, and then they like do drawings.
I mean, it's a pet shop. Lotto Grotto.
I like pet shop. It's a pet shop. Yeah,
Why was it
let's
called
workshop
Lotto
it. Because the main guy's name is Lotto. Thank you very much.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
a grotto for pets.
Yeah.
Lots of
Lotto
water
Grotto.
pets. Water pets.
Yeah, you see an assortment of exotic pets. That Sunflower likes most of them. Doesn't like the snakes though. Yeah, she's hesitant around the snakes for sure.
Who likes snakes?
Do you think Gimbal would want another pet? I'm like staring at a rat.
I don't know if rat. Maybe. I mean, he has Philip.
Do they have any accessories for owls?
Yes, they do have accessories for owls. They have an assortment of hats that you can put on an owl.
Yes! I want a hat.
You can buy a bowler hat like.
No.
Okay. There's a few ranges of size of top hat you can buy.
Yes.
All right.
Well, it is a top hat.
Medium,
Tallest,
or large,
the
boxy.
tallest,
Okay,
whitest
tallest.
will
That will
fit
still
those.
fit an owl.
That will still
White
fit
top
an
hat
owl.
wearing owl that breathes fire.
Exactly.
All right, it has a little thing that you can tie it around its chin, and it's probably about 2 inches tall.
Okay.
All
How much
right.
is that one?
Let's say something like that is gonna run you 7 gold.
All right, I'm in.
Highway robbery. But I guess that's the clientele.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yes, that sounds right. Take our money.
Do you want more?
Take my
Shut
money.
up and take my...
How about anything for pseudo dragons? Maybe I'll treat myself.
Same assortment of things. You have
They're like
hats.
tail rings.
Yeah, you can get a
What about
pretty
shoes with bells on?
wide assortment of tail rings. Some kind of split, some just rings around, some that have ring on one, then a chain that connects to another side.
The spiral one. What is
Spiral
that
one? Okay. That one's gonna run you probably somewhere around 10 gold.
Okay. I'll take that, and I'll
Okay.
take the top hat, which was
Okay.
7, right?
7, yeah.
Okay.
So 17 total.
Oh, we're so glad we're not
Can I
here.
return the bells?
Can you return the
Can I
bells?
return them, or are they non-refundable?
Yeah, you can go back. Roll a perception check.
Oh no, but all the rage. Poor Goliath. He's trying to run an honest to God business and not kill
7.
people.
7. You walk in as he's in the midst of a
hard
breakdown
day.
because he's too big for his shop and everything is just falling on him and breaking, and you just walk away.
I just wanted to tell you again how beautiful the
Ugh.
bells are.
Thank you.
I'll keep them. Okay. I guess we meet up with you guys.
Yeah.
If you have something else.
Blacksmith shop.
Did you get out of the bathroom?
Yeah, I'm just leaving. I don't even talk to the blacksmith. I just good day.
As you're walking away, you just hear, "Oh my god!"
I run up to the first food cart that looks like it. No one should eat what's on it.
Okay.
And I begin eating that because I need to repopulate
Yep.
my gut fauna.
Good luck with that.
It's actually Pato mystery meat. That's what it's called.
That sounds great.
Yep.
What's the mystery?
Wouldn't be a mystery if I told you.
But if it's something weird, I'll pay more.
What?
It's
Gotta believe us.
rhinoceros.
Oh shit!
The name of the shot is
They're not endangered in this world.
the name of the shop is Paramcha. Pato MM.
Patam chow.
So you walk up to Rook eating what could be considered meat out of a bowl. The stew kind of does that like thing where it like plops. It's not really liquid.
Why did you say? Why did you nod? Why? Why?
Oh god, it's really sticky.
You pull out a very small bone.
Did you all get what you wanted?
But
No?
I don't think we can go back to that blacksmith for a while.
Yeah, I got a bow.
Is it good?
Yeah, I think so.
You didn't go to that Fletcher with the pretty hair, did
I
you?
got you a top hat
We
for
did,
Philip.
but we didn't buy anything.
Oh, thank you.
Do you think he'll like it?
He's off talking to Penny at the moment.
Oh, I sent him away. I'm sure he'll love it.
You'll wear it until he comes back, right?
It is
It's
official.
perfect.
Gimbal is the mom.
Oh, sweetheart, it's so perfect. It's what I always wanted.
I got you this pin for your hat.
Hats need pens? He
I
like
mean, I
takes
don't
it and starts
know
to
that
write
they
on
need them.
something.
No, pin.
Pin.
What does it look like?
It's sunflower.
It's a sunflower on the top and
Oh,
just
actually,
like
I really love that.
push it in.
How do I use it? Hold this.
Oh,
He didn't give you instructions.
I grabbed it from him.
Oh, so you okay? So you put it on, and then
Best
carefully
mystery meat in
push
Osrid.
the pin through so that it goes through some of your hair, And that way, it keeps that in place.
Holy crap! I won't have to hold it on my hat when I throw people anymore. Thanks, Dream.
You are
I got you
welcome.
something too.
I'm sorry you're going through such a horrible time right now.
Oh, thanks, sweetie.
I'm also sorry you are going through a horrible time right now.
Thank you.
I have anything that could be a gift.
He looks around
You
for
don't
like
have
a
to give me a
used
gift
notebook.
back.
It's just there's my notes in there. Okay.
There you go.
10 gold. No.
Thank you. I am also going through a hard time. This is needed. Thank you.
Yes. And there's some notes in there for you to decipher and figure out what they mean. It's like a puzzle.
This one talks a lot about saffron.
It says saffron ruins a good mystery.
Saffron ruins it.
I ate some.
It is disgusting.
It's truly terrible.
I would like to get. I want the. So a scroll of sending would be like $300 to $400 in gold then.
The one-time use, it would probably be. I know I just had it pulled up here.
Dash, is now the time to reveal your secret, or is it still a bad time?
It would probably be.
It's okay, buddy. We all know you're an elf.
Oh shucks, thanks. All right, well we had that talk, so no, we'll when we get back to the guild house, maybe.
You just
tried it on.
You see the vendor just eating. No, please continue.
Yeah. This is Carl. Hi.
Is Carl cute?
I was just gonna say, like I said,
He would probably be cute if it was like 20 years earlier.
Okay.
But
I was just gonna say I would probably say to Dream. So was he attractive?
He is too old.
Whoa! I'm sorry, man.
It happens.
So I pull out my notebook.
I'm actually 20 years old. This age very aggressively.
I pull out and say,
I need it. My buddy got me one of those like drinks that make you shit everything inside of
Oh, got it.
you.
Yeah.
So there's nothing protecting my
Herbal
insides.
cleanse.
Yeah.
I pull out my notebook and write soup equals old or stew equals old. Old equals bad.
I think you misinterpreted that.
It's in Elvish.
I know,
Can't
it's
read
in
it.
Elvish, I can't read it.
And also, poor Dash, because he's older than all of us.
I know, but he doesn't get that.
I mean, really, he's trying to learn from Dream about social relationships? That's on him.
Well, he's trying to learn from you about sexual attraction, and you've been the only one to show any of that so far.
Okay. So I'm the expert? Yikes.
As far as Dash is concerned. So Dream and I had a talk.
It's like that cream of mushroom soup before you put water
It's
in.
like slime.
There's a little tendon.
Dream's my young one, yeah. No, my oldest.
Dream and I had a talk. So I had a nightmare a couple of weeks back, and I was getting tortured in the nightmare.
Wait, sexy tortured or non-sexy tortured?
What's sexy tortured?
Non-sexy tortured.
Yeah.
Was there lace involved?
Carl, stop.
Is there
Sorry.
lace involved in sex? I put my notebook back down. What exactly is the purpose of lace?
Focus.
I also take down that.
Focus.
In her new notebook.
Cross out the saffron lace.
Little gimbal and his little cop hat.
So I was being tortured, and then this voice asked me if I wanted to stop, and I said yes. And
Crap. Oh, I'm sorry, finish. I just remember we have to meet Penny before the episode's over.
So it stopped, and then that's when my tick went away.
Well, that happens. It happens. His body fighting back.
So what she's trying to get me to tell you is, remember how I don't have some memories, or don't remember,
What?
So I don't remember some stuff that happened to me.
What?
Some stuff's foggy. I was possessed by a demon.
I just now realized this is the first time you've ever talked about anything about your past, bud.
Yeah, I know.
This is not the right venue. I mean, we barely know Carl. I mean, he's a great gentleman and a scholar, and he makes a mean stew.
I just walk off.
I mean, literally mean.
I walk
Where are
off
you
back.
going, Dash?
I walk back to the guild house.
Thank you, Carl.
It's kind of stripped on the bottom. No, I gotta go.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Carl, why do you ruin everything? Run away.
I'm going to.
Teenagers.
I'm going to run and buy the sending stone.
Okay.
Is it still 300?
Well, roll another persuasion.
Okay.
He brings a bit of the stew. My friend eats
Come on,
this.
200.
20.
20. Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
All right. It is, still $300.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
He is not checked on your
Look at
contact
that
yet.
hope he
Oh,
gave us.
I mean, I signed it. Womford probably would help him a little bit. Or
Mulford would probably tell him to go shove it.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and take that.
Okay, take it before we lose this avenue.
Okay. And I'm gonna use it the first thing to send a message to Dash to say, I'm so sorry that we interrupted you in the middle of an emotional story. We would love to continue this. We would love to continue, not syllables, this at the guild hall. 24.
Guild hall's one word. I'm pretty sure.
23.
I wonder if sending makes those kind of is it your intent? If you put if something's supposed to be one word, then you make it two. To sending just counted as two. To sending no.
I think it knows because you could potentially make one very long word of what you want to say.
Yeah.
We're having a baby, so
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
So I can't reply back.
Nope. Well, sending.
No, yeah.
You can? with
Yep.
sending?
25 words.
24 words or less, and at the end of it, you can reply to this message.
Okay. We need to rethink that magic item. We might workshop that.
Okay, we can talk about it. But they can only send back 25 words as well.
Screw you.
You're typically a stone
I
sending,
just
you said?
stop in the middle of walking and be like, because something's in my head now.
Is the demon possessing you right now?
Well, no, I walked off from you guys.
Well, she
Oh,
ran
I
after you.
followed
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She said, "Carl, why do you ruin everything?" And she ran after you.
So I stopped. I'm like, do you hear that?
I ready Eldritch Blast. I do
Is
not
someone
hear
talking
anything.
to you?
No, but I am ready. Is it that demon?
Would it sound like Gimbal though?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how is Gimbal talking to me right now? Wait. Can he magic talk to me?
Dash.
Could your demon shape
So
shift?
I'm getting that back to me.
Yeah. Up until I keep talking, and then up to 25 words, it just stops.
Does it have a limited amount of charges a day?
Sending stones work once a day.
Wow, sending stones are 1,400 gold.
Yeah, you just gave us one for 3.
We're going to workshop this. You have one charge a day.
It was a great discount.
Yeah, it is a phenomenal discount.
You know what? He deserves it.
Also, you said it has a limit, like a radius.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but I
sending
mean,
stones don't.
Ridiculously large.
Right, but sending
Sending
stones
stones
can
is
be
the same
anywhere
plane
on
of
the same plane.
existence.
We'll workshop it and see. For sure.
Dash. I am so filled with goo. I wasn't trying to dismiss you. I was just, I just figured it wasn't the right place to have that kind of conversation. That's all.
Yeah, no shit.
I didn't know what we were going to talk about. I thought we were just going to talk about a sexy dream you had. Carl loves those.
So I should talk to Carl about.
Sexy dreams, yeah. 100%. He'll pay
Even
you.
though he is too old.
He'll pay.
Yes, he will pay you.
I pull out my notebook and say,
Carl plus sex
Carl,
equals money.
Where do you think all my spending money comes from?
Is that what you have so little spending money?
Ouch.
The Carl that we just met today.
No, Rook and Carl are old.
They go way back.
I'd say I probably while we're doing this, walking back to the guild house.
Okay. Where are you going back with them as well?
Well, I mean, but he went to go buy the sending stone, so he'd probably be behind us quite a bit, yeah?
Or should we wait for Gimbal?
I mean, Gimbal has a lot on his plate. Why don't we figure out what it is, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. So I guess you go back to my room. And so where I left off. So there's a small period of my life that I don't remember, or it's foggy to me. And it was because I was possessed by a demon.
Oh, right. And you've been checked out since, right? You're 100% sure you're not.
Oh, yeah.
Who checked you?
Some priest dude.
Oh, okay. I mean, if it's a priest, it must be,
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I walked into Tom's temple, right? So I should be fine. If there was something wrong there, they would have caught that, right?
My kid walks in there all the time, and he's quarter demon.
Yeah, but that's not full demon. So yeah, I'm good.
All right. And then you've been having dreams lately or since then?
I had dreams since then, but then they stopped a couple weeks ago when I had the one dream about being tortured.
Okay.
And they asked me if I wanted to stop, and I said yes, and then it stopped.
Does that work?
Apparently it worked for me.
Have you ever told the asshole to just stop?
Many times.
Well, I don't think that works.
Well, that's why we were talking, because I was confused why it worked for me and not for her.
All right, this is a Gimbal conversation for sure. When he gets here, you tell him everything you just told me.
Okay, so when Gimbal gets there, I tell her.
I'm going to go show Sven my hat pin.
I put the tail ring and the bells on Sunflower. She gets bells too.
I have also taken the hat off discreetly and placed it in my bag to try to keep it nice. I had a moment where I finally realized why I was getting strange looks. Walking back to the guild hall.
Run to Sven, try and taking my hat off. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Look!
Hold. Comes back and he opens up a really nice wooden box. Opens it up and it's different animals carved out of wood in hat pins. Look at my collection!
Yeah. Are you going to talk about it? Because our friendship is on the line.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see a hat.
I was just saying that I have the same
this is my first
hobbies as yours.
Is there a hobby you don't have?
No. It's been a long few
really
years.
need to start taking missions again.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You stopped killing people, and then you started collecting.
You guys
things.
are sea level. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Yeah.
But now that you're sea level, we can go on missions again.
Oh! We hug.
Don't tell Penny I told you.
I need to talk to Penny anyway.
Okay.
Where is she?
She's in her office. I think she wanted to see the whole group if you want to take them down.
Mm-hmm.
He already tried to take me down. It didn't work.
I didn't. Oh, fuck. Okay. I will not try. I was out of rages. You were out of spells. Neither of us were at our best.
I would have survived one more hit. I'll come back.
Okay. He downloads you with all the information he just told.
I mean, I'm good, right? Yeah, I'm good.
No.
No,
absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't know if this thing's interplanar or not, but it sounds like it's probably interplanar, and that's never a good thing. Either you're gonna be bad again, or it went and is doing what it did to you to someone else, in which case they're probably not gonna be happy with you. So I don't know, man. This is not necessarily... I'm so sorry. That's a lot. Huh.
Wait, it's a lot?
I mean, it's not good.
Oh, crap. I thought it was okay. Shit.
So I mean, who do I go talk to? Does your one dude know?
I mean, if a priest didn't know what was going on, that would
Yeah,
generally
but what do
be my
priests
next
know? Because he completely flips 180. Like, what do priests know?
step. Well, usually a lot in regards to this kind of thing.
Okay,
but
then
if
he said the priest said it was okay, so it's fine, right?
I mean, Wumford's the only person that I'm close with that does a lot of interplanar travel, and this is just a hunch on my part. I'm not necessarily guaranteeing that it's interplanar, but I mean, if it is showing up in your dreams, it's not necessarily strictly material.
Maybe keep a dream journal.
Like a journal about dream?
No. A journal about your dreams.
Oh,
I
Did
read
you get
once-
hit in the head, or are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
And I read once that if you drink a bunch of water before you go to sleep, it helps with nightmares.
What?
I go to the kitchen and find the largest jar that they have and fill it with water and put it by my bed.
All right. You can't really pee yourself while meditating. Is that what you're going for?
Well, plus you
Oh no, it's just a thing. If you want a lucid dream, you drink water before
Oh,
bed.
Now I'm like paranoid. it's
It
gonna
gives you
happen
more
again.
control over your dreams because you're closer to not REM
I
sleep.
almost want you to
So
have
it would
another-
not work on
Hey.
I
meditation.
almost want
But
you to have another ask questions.
So, I mean, he's probably busy right now, but that's something that we should address.
ooh.
Okay.
Sidebar: if we're waiting on that thing, because we have to wait for Wumford. Penny wanted to see us.
Oh, shoot. I used the sending stone already. Okay.
Oh, she's here in her office.
No, for the other thing. Sorry. We can go up there. Let's go up there. Oh, okay.
You okay, bud?
Yeah, no, it's
I
great.
was the one who ate Grace Lodge.
This one's a time bomb. So,
name one of our kids that isn't a time bomb. No offense, Dream.
I did
I'm
my
a kid
best.
now?
He is prone to adopting strays.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Mentally, or how far can I throw you? I didn't quite hear the question.
Okay, anyway, let's go see Penny.
How far can I throw? All right. Yeah, you head to Penny's office, knock on the door. Come in. Oh, yes, please sit down. I'm going to go over the scores with you for the trials.
Oh, it's a business thing.
Yeah.
Are we
Penny,
in
do you
audition?
like Sunflower's tail ring?
Oh, I love it. And I love the bells, too.
Like shaking.
Don't, maybe not that hard.
Have you heard anything about Bishop?
No, I thought,
We sent her a message.
yeah, you figured it out.
I know, but like I didn't know if you'd heard anything like from.
No, I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay.
Penny,
You
Penny.
don't talk
So
to
imagine
them?
I'm not holding my hat. Penny, look. See that? See that?
Oh, yeah, so when
And then he
you
does a
throw,
handstand.
when you throw people, it's going to fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really thoughtful gift.
Yeah. It's
All
like
right.
it's like when Dad got you those gloves so you wouldn't set your things on fire all the time.
Yeah, didn't work.
I mean, it worked as it was intended.
Yeah.
You just kept setting fires to thing.
So let's break down the scores. And then she proceeds to go through.
Should I come out of this handstand? Yeah, I should.
Yeah, probably. Sit down, brother. It's official. First trial. Most of you did very well, with the exception of one, who broke most of the rules of the trial and took a huge deduction personally.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was really trying to
It's
stay
really
within...
not okay
no,
to talk
Timber.
about Bishop when he's
You
not
did
here.
fantastic. I'm talking about Rook.
Okay, well, don't pull any punches.
Typically, kidnapping a guard is not.
I knew it.
Anyway.
You kidnapped a guard?
I mean, kidnapping. He was a grown man.
He looked at you weird, didn't he?
No, he might have had information that I needed.
So we man-napped then.
Yes. Abducted. That's what I prefer.
He deserved it.
Okay. Maybe watch that. So, second trial. Again, most doing flawlessly. in actually defending the keep, as well as using your men wisely. Small deductions for you two for going down, but all in all,
We're up against a
very
water
well.
elemental and two weird, like, what were they, like fish wizards?
I was also discouraged from destroying the circle.
I mean, that would have gotten you points, but you'd have to pay for it, and those are very expensive, my dear.
Maybe it was worth it.
Third trial, although there was a large hiccup in the process.
Tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
Who's Tom?
Largely, you all have great scores on that. So I'm graduating you all to C class. So you will be able to start taking on C-ranked missions as a party. If two of your members achieve B class, you'll be able to take B-ranked missions as a party. So congratulations.
Did either of them make B?
No.
Oh.
Were they close to making B?
A few were, yes. I would say that Gimbal and I guess no, just Gimbal was close to making B class. Dream was up there. She was second in line, but still had a few points away from. If she maybe won one of the rounds in the tournament, she would have.
Well, that's not fair. Her brother cheats. He has God on his side.
I have not done anything to Bishop to make him disappear.
I didn't think you did.
She just wants you to be doubly sure of that. That's all she's saying.
Typically, when you make things like that, not among family, it might come off as suspicious.
I was trying to avoid suspicions.
That's what we discussed.
I mean, I wanted to play a practical joke on him, but I haven't yet. I haven't.
What is your practical
Penny,
joke?
I haven't!
Okay, all right. Sweetheart, what is your practical joke?
Penny, she hasn't done it!
Perhaps my abilities may help you in this practical joke.
I was going to put several snakes in his underpants.
Don't do that.
Not venomous snakes. He can heal snake bites.
Still not a good practical joke.
You're right, he would probably
Ooh,
not.
what about fake snakes? Can you do fake snakes?
Minor illusion and kind of make it wiggle on the ground.
I see we're getting off topic. So is there any more questions
Related to the
for
trials?
Okay.
No. I don't know about Bishop because he's off canoodling.
Mm-hmm.
Has Nadal been captured? And is somewhere I can go see him?
Unfortunately, Nadal has not been captured yet. We can't track him down. And I didn't get much traction on the letter. That's actually something I wanted to speak to Gimbal and Rook about privately.
Well, we are making an effort to not keep things from the family anymore. So Dream and Dash are more than welcome to stay on that conversation.
All right. So in that instance, I passed the letter up to my superiors, who did nothing. So I guess this is going to come out eventually. I have tendered my resignation with the ministry.
What?
And I'll be helping Womford find a solution for your mother.
So you're leaving the plane?
Yeah, next time he comes back, I'm going to have him elicit my services.
No, you gotta stay on this plane of existence.
I need to find a way to make this right with Gimbal. I'm sorry for my part in what happened.
There was nothing that you did it. This is
Still, I need this for my conscience.
Well,
I'll
on
hug
that
you.
Oh.
on that note, I wanted to have a meeting with you today, unrelated to the trials, because as acting head of the Greaves household, I would like I would like Bishop and Dream to be officially recognized.
All right, that is out of our power, as you know. You need the sealed mandate of at least 2 houses.
Well,
to make
but
that
you
proper.
start that process as head of the household, dear sister.
I can. Yes, I'll start that process for you.
I figured it would give them some measure of protection.
Small.
Well, ganking 2 nobodies on the street and ganking 2 Greaves is
The noble
much
class is becoming a large minority in this city, and power is dwindling by the day. So, though it would give some, for up against the Chancellor, if I'm speaking bluntly. There's not much I can give.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, it's the
It's
right
a nice
thing to
gesture.
do.
So has there been an effort made to redistribute power?
So, here's the rub. The Chancellors and the Mages College are in league, and all of the power is in the Ministry. All the army of Simulacra, all of the wizards. If the royalty decided to pick up and rebel, they would be slaughtered.
Huh.
Wait, does this mean that magic is bad?
Well, magic isn't itself bad, but power does tend to corrupt.
I mean, yeah, I knew that. I mean, I've lived that my entire life, but
I mean, this is going to make it uncomfortable to use the library.
maybe we shouldn't use the library.
I still have books to return.
I mean, fuck 'em. I mean, they literally tried to kill me yesterday.
I mean,
maybe we should all go with Womford. I mean, we're C rank now, so we can take leave.
I don't know if that'd be the best option for you. Where I know he's been going, no offense to you all, but it might be a little out of your league at this point.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, you and Womford have been a huge security blanket for us in town. If you guys are both out of town, should we get out of Osrin?
Well, we can start taking contracts.
That's true.
I mean, that at least gets us out of town and also earning money, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, if you get enough gold, you could potentially leave Osram and be stable.
I guess that's the plan then. We take contracts, try and make a name for ourselves. This time next year, we could get up to B.
Now, I don't know what his plan is or when he'll attack next, so...
But if we're moving around randomly, that's
Yeah.
probably our best bet.
That might be the best option.
but which one? We have a minimum of 2 that are directly interested in removing us, and we have another one that's shortly below them on the list, and a 4th one that we're not aware of.
Well,
That's-
if they know where we are, it's only going to make it easier for them. We can take remote contracts like some of the bigger parties do, where they, just literally send magically back and go from one job to the next, never come back to Osrin. Until we hear from Penny and Womford. You got your fancy new stone, so they can contact us.
What do I do about my family if we're never going to be here?
They can stay at my house as long as they want, but where I'm going with Womford, there's no protection I can give other than the wards I can set at my house.
Do you have Ralnors outside of Osrin?
There's the old family.
Maybe that would be best.
Okay. Yeah, I can reach out and see. I mean, we've been city folk for 6 generations, so it's a ways back, but yeah, I can
say
do that.
gnomes always stick together.
Except in business.
We're never gonna get the shop back, but that's
Oh, we'll get the shop back because we're gonna have shit tons of gold coming back from all our adventures, and we'll just open it ourselves.
We will kill that other shopkeeper and take his shop. Wait, is that bad?
I didn't hear that.
Well, you're not a cop anymore.
That's true.
I've got letters to write, and we'll see how soon we can leave.
Well, we gotta wait for a contract too. So
Yeah. I would say getting a nice nest egg of gold would be the first priority.
not to mention, we're not gonna get any stronger sticking in town, Gibble.
I've got letters to write either way, so I'll go do that.
Let me know if you need to talk later.
Mm-hmm.
Just the two of us.
Okay. Kind of mumbling out of the room.
Talking to himself like crazy.
I don't know why he's talking to himself.
He's not wearing his top hat anymore. Do you think he did not like it?
I think he wanted to keep it safe. He could get dirty walking around.
I
Probably.
don't want to stretch it out either for Philip.
Okay.
In the interest of redemption, Brodwin, she kind of goes into her bag and pulls out the greaves and sets them in front of you.
What?
The greaves that you have.
Those
palms,
are gauntlets.
Gauntlets, sorry. the gauntlets in front of you.
The ones that I was talking about?
No, the ones from. So I stopped by Orm's grave yesterday.
All right.
And I just want to say I'm very sorry. I didn't believe you.
Well, I technically never told you.
Either way, family comes first. I'm seeing that now. So these are yours. I took the liberty to make some upgrades.
Upgrades? You took my dead husband's gauntlets and put in like a coffee maker?
Just put them on. So +1 gauntlets now.
Mm-hmm. They don't have the shield of him. Don't feel. I can feel things through them. That's weird.
I feel like if you're cooking with them, it's a whole thing. I want to apologize for not being on your side.
You've always been on my side, Penny.
Yeah, well,
Just didn't know it.
that doesn't really make sense, but okay. Sorry.
In his rookie, it does make sense.
All right. Yeah, that's any questions you have for me, I guess.
You're supposed to say thank you when someone gives you a gift.
I did.
He did in his own Broadway way.
Soon you too will be a Greaves, and you will no longer feel the necessity to say thank you. She puts her hand out too.
I do not thank you.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you know where I could go to get checked out to see if I'm still possessed by a demon?
I'm sure it'd be pretty apparent if you were.
Well, I think that's us. I think we I pick tree right up.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be pretty apparent if you were possessed by a demon currently.
That's what I thought too.
I mean, have you seen a priest? Or a
Not
cleric?
like a while ago.
What's been going on to make you think you're possessed by a demon?
So I explained.
Okay. I think Gimbel's worries are well founded. Not many entities at that level will listen and leave when you politely ask them to.
I mean, they asked me first.
Yeah.
But
Okay. This is a little out of my realm.
that's why I'm at. Who is there? Someone you know that I could talk to, or?
Wallingford would probably be a good resource. I know you spent a lot of time in other dimension or other planes. Other than that, if you can find a high-ranking cleric at any of the goodly churches,
Okay.
That would be my best guess.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Put my hand on the shoulder.
Okay.
I do not thank you.
I do say thank you as I do it, and then
Okay. Anything else?
no.
It's so funny because everyone is so weirded out by Dash at first. Dash.
All right. It's 8:08. So if it's all right with you guys, that's where we'll end the session. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our wacky adventures in town. Shopping.
Shit. We have extra gold for your bowstring.
I know. I was trying to figure out a way to get that because I was like, "How did it all go?" God, I extra gold.
Well, maybe
We could
like,
say that it happened.
Yeah,
You
so
guys,
maybe we
yeah,
talked.
yeah. Because like we got so much gold, you should get some.